Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having a great 2020 year so far. We are not even halfway through January and it's already the beginning of a very great new decade. So this is of course the one, the only, the legendary Porpoise coming back at you again today with another Minecraft video. Now today is actually going to be a really awesome project. The first part is building a very old styled medieval church with a little bit of a grandeur twist to it, and I think it came out really well. I really like the style, and yeah, it just kind of fits in with Avenburg. Now this is pushing outward towards the last section of the island where the residents are going to live. So this project is over 50% done. I'd say it's about 75% done at this point, and it's just, this project has grown way more than I ever thought it would, and I'm just really proud of this community, and I think it's just awesome. So the second part is actually going to be a really cool cemetery built around the church on the right hand side, as you can see with the wool outlines here. And yeah, it came out really great. I can't wait to show it to you guys. And the reason I actually decided to do the cemetery was not just for, accuracy or to be, fitting with the church. I actually wanted to do it as a challenge because I don't see a lot of Minecraft builds with cemeteries, either in vanilla or in modded. And I think that's because it's very difficult to build them and make them actually look good and make them look like they fit in Minecraft, because even with Conquest Reforged, it's still hard to find blocks that fit that theme. But I think I accomplished it. It's still going for that paradise, that tropical, I guess you could say, feel, but it looks really good next to the church, which you will see towards the end of the video. So when building the church, I actually decided to go with the same theme for Malaire's Keep, a lot of stone brick, and similar type blocks that complement those, because I wanted it to be built around the same time as Malaire's Keep was built, because typically when a group of people settle, one of the first things they do is build something that is religious. And I wanted to emphasize that on this island, since it is smaller and it is older. This would probably be built in the process of building Malaire's Keep. And with all that being said, I'm about to start the music and let you enjoy the rest of the time lapse. But of course, if you haven't already, please, it would be really awesome if you subscribe to the channel, you gave a thumbs up, you gave me your criticisms in the comments, or just ideas that you have. I do my literal best to build everything that y'all say I should, or things that I should work on. And this is really a community-driven build. And yeah, so once again, if you haven't, that'd be awesome. Share with your friends, your family, do all that good stuff. Let's get this channel. We've passed 150 followers. I'm trying to get to 300 now. Got to set those benchmarks and those goals. So that's what we're going for. So without going too much more into detail, I'm going to put on the music and enjoy the rest of the time lapse. All right, so welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the time lapse and the music. Once again, the link to the artist is in the description. I hope you like him. So, anyways, we started off in the port, and this is the new area. So, don't mind the outline. That's a building that I'm going to construct at a later date, probably in the next video. I'm not worried about that right now. It's still kind of an idea. But this is the church, and I actually really like the way it came out. I think it looks pretty good. I realized after recording that I didn't really build any holes in that path, so that's actually something I'm going to go back and do. But this is the interior. So this is the little entrance foyer. I kind of put some things there to kind of be like church relics or religious symbols as best as I could. And yeah, this is the main area where the services would, be held. And, we have some seating here, some tables on the side with like hymnals and, I guess whatever religious books you would find. And of course, up ahead, we have the pastors or bishop or whatever, the religious leaders area. And you see we have some books here, have a candle. We have like this shrine. And I use the cross. It doesn't mean anything in this video. It's just one of the few symbols that I know from my childhood. So I just kind of threw it in there. And it's kind of, your typical religious theme or, shape. So yeah, this is the leader's little area. And there's the tithing bucket. And we're going to go on through and go to these little side rooms. Now, this is just for like kind of meet and greet, kind of people who, maybe don't want to be in the main area but still hear what's going on. They would go in these little side rooms, kind of hang out, do their own thing, maybe grab a bite to eat or maybe get something to drink. And then heading upstairs will be kind of like an observing area. And of course, as you can see, it's nothing luxurious, but it does have some seating, has some tables, some small benches, things like that, just so if the bottom floor is filled, well, you can come up here and still listen and kind of get an overview of the whole thing. And yeah, I kind of tried to model it after old courtrooms, how they'd always have, like a second story and sometimes even a third story, quote unquote, to see in the atrium or see in the main area to hear speakers or to hear judges pass down their sentences. So yeah, that's kind of what I was going for here. And I think it actually came out really, really great. So now we're going to move on to the cemetery, which I am super excited about. And I think that you're going to absolutely love it as well. So of course, walking down the, perfectly laid pathway, like I said, since I haven't kind of beat it up or anything, got some fence here kind of outlined it. And I forgot to finish that all the way around. So that will be finished once again in the next video. But this is going to be the main entrance. And like I said, it's not your typical doom and gloom cemetery. This is meant to be very full of paradise, and it's supposed to be a little overgrown. It's supposed to be full of flowers and trees and things like that. But as you can see here, we got some tombstones, I forgot the name of them, but whatever the larger tombstones are with the points and things like that. And I have a couple of mausoleums spread throughout. And I think it just kind of ties it all together, and it just, I don't know. I think it came out really great, and I'm really happy with this cemetery. And at first, I actually was just going to make it this lower level, and it just looked really bland. And I was like, you know what? No, I'm not gonna do that. I wanted to make a multi-tiered cemetery, like how they have those advertisements for retirement homes, and they're like, hey, the community of your dreams. Well, this is the community for your death, and it is the nicest cemetery and the greatest, most relaxing death you will ever have, and your afterlife will be filled with awesomeness, just being buried here. Part of the religion of Avenburg, don't forget that. But yeah, this is the second tier, and yeah, I just really like it. Like I said, I tried to break up the path, have some work going on. This I actually really liked, just a small little monument, have some ashes there and the little spooky skeleton head. It actually looks really, really cool in Conquest Reforged. So yeah, I just had to throw it in there somewhere. And of course, more, grave sites pretty much. And I tried to kind of make them a little different, and it was kind of hard to work with, but here they're digging a brand new grave. So we have some shovels, some dirt, some mud. It's been raining a little bit. And yeah, and I tried to add some bushes and flowers just to, like I said, make it look not necessarily overgrown, but just decorated. This furnace here, I just kind of added it in to break up the depression of the whole thing and kind of make it look really cool. Another small little mausoleum, and then this is like a nice one. This person has the highest tier. This family has the money to get this, and yeah, that's the graveyard, and I like it. I think it came out well. If you follow this down, you come through another path which just leads right back down, and yeah, that's it. That's Avenburg second half. Like I said, getting done with this project. It's getting there, and just move the sun and yeah, make it look really good. So here's the overview, just like always. And of course, with the overview, that is getting towards the end of the video, but this is Avenburg thus far. And this church and cemetery actually took a long time to design, and it was really difficult trying to make it work with the city, but I think it's accomplished, and I really like the way it looks. So here's just kind of a overview of the whole thing. I'm thinking about adding a little something to the circular part of the church, but I'm not sure just yet. And yeah, that's it. So I really hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you're still liking the progress and the project. So yeah, I'm going to run into church now and talk to the residents, and why not? So anyways, this is of course the legendary Porpoise signing off. Have a great day and happy gaming.